What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Thrive Forever Fit Show. I'm your host, Jay Nixon. Today is March the 21st. It is a Saturday. I'm in my home office jacking up this podcast. And as you know, guys, I'm a big believer. The philosophy and the principle of this show is to disrupt, transform, and inspire. And that is exactly what is about to go down. I'm a little bit fired up right now, as you can probably tell by my animation and my voice. This is going to be an epic rant. So saddle up. If you get irritated by this, it probably means you needed to get irritated by this. If you listen to this and you're on the same page, give me a hell yeah, because it's going to take more of that to get to where it is that we want to go. So obviously, you guys know my podcast is based out of Southern California, Palm Desert to be exact. The state of California is under a stay your ass at home order. And if you look around, people are not staying their ass at home. So I don't even want to get into the COVID-19. This isn't about any of that. I am not a medical expert. I am not an immunologist. I am not an epidemiologist. But what I am is a rational human being that when I see shit that's not right, I can't sit on it. So here's the bottom line. Right now, we are in a situation where we need leaders. We are looking for leaders, and I'm not talking about governmental leaders. I'm not talking about voted in, appointed leaders. I'm not talking about your president, your governor, anything. I'm talking about you. We need you to stand up and be a leader for your community, for yourself, for your household, for your family. And many of you are not doing that. Many of you are missing an opportunity to lead right now because you are terrified of missing out on a buck. There is nobody on this planet that likes to work more than I do. I don't even consider what I get to do work, but right now I can't go to my studio. If I was to open the doors to my studio right now, people would show up, even under this mandate, because they want to work out. I get that. But as a leader, it's my responsibility to make the hard decision. It's my responsibility to say, we're going to do what's right, not what's convenient. Many of you are doing what's convenient right now. Many of you are doing what is lack, which is trying to make a buck in this last time of effort. There are people out there, are trainers out there right now seeing clients. There are hairdressers out there right now cutting hair. There are doctors out there right now, non-essential doctors. I'm talking about shooting Botox, doing fillers, doing bullshit right now as we speak. There are people out there in offices with other people, non-essential work being done that are doing it right now as we speak because they're terrified to miss out on a buck. So they would rather jeopardize themselves, their families, the families of the families that the people that they're seeing, our community as a whole, so they don't have to miss out on a dollar. Think about that for a second. The only people that should be doing anything right now, if we really want this thing to go away, and I just want it to go away, I'm not even going to get into my theories and philosophies and thoughts and whatever, because that'll blow your mind. But we need to get this shit to go away so I can take my ass back to work, so that the people who are doing the right thing can go back to work, so I can go back to doing what I love instead of sitting in my damn house ranting and raving about this shit. But some of you are out there trying to squeeze the last dollar out of the turnip because you've got a lack mentality and you believe you might not be able to make a little money for a little while. So you're willing to jeopardize yourself, your family, and your community so you can make a dollar. The only people that should be leaving their house right now, and I don't give a shit if you get in your car, drive around town, drive your ass around town. I'm talking about going and doing the things that you know you're not supposed to be doing. Unless you are a medical doctor that is going to a hospital or clinic to help sick people, unless you are someone in a food service that is feeding people, unless you are in a critical, and then there's businesses I'm leaving out right now because I'm on a rant and I can't even think about that, but you know what is essential and what is not, right? Your office work is not essential. You do not need to go into your office and do accounting. That is not essential, right? You do not need to be out on the damn golf course right now. I just got off the phone with Marissa before I hit play, and she said people are out at PGA West playing golf, foursomes, sixsomes, get in the cart, let's ride around together. That's bullshit. You can't stop playing golf for a minute? You don't think I want to be all over town, high-fiving and shit? I go to Mastro's every Saturday night. I can't go there and sit down, have a cocktail, little drinky drink, some food. But you're going to keep doing the same shit you've always done because it doesn't apply to you. This is the problem, guys. The virus isn't even going to be the main issue. This is a social issue, a humanity issue that we think we are bigger than the collective. This is half the problem. I'm about to go. I told you I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is half the situation why we're in this situation. We think as individuals that we are more important than the collective, meaning my shit is more important than your shit, meaning I can do whatever I want. This doesn't apply to me. I'm Jay fucking Nixon. I can do whatever I want. Like, that's what your belief is. You think that. That's crazy. That's why we're in this situation right now. This is the universe saying, okay, you crazy effing humans, you can't get your shit together. I'm about to shut some shit down. And I'm about to show you the error of your ways. Like, look at it. I mean, look at let's just use social media for an example. Like, it's so easy for us to go on social media and tell somebody to F off. Tell somebody, I hope you die because you believe this and I don't believe that. You know what would happen to you 20 years ago in my hometown if you did some shit like that? A fresh ass whipping, right? You would not go on a social media platform in the town I grew up in and tell Billy Bob Johansson from across the way to F off. Because guess what? Billy Bob Johansson is getting in his truck. He's coming to your house, not with a weapon, not with anything, and he's whipping your ass in your front yard. That's how shit used to be. And guess what? You thought before you did some shit, but not anymore because you're more important. You can hide behind a computer. You can do whatever it is you want to do. You can do anything, right? You don't have to be patient anymore. I told this story the other day. So I have an 80-something-year-old client, legally blind, can see about 20% out of one eye. He comes into my studio twice a week. He can't drive. His wife has to drop him off. She pulls up right by the door. I open the door. I make sure he gets off the curb. I walk him out. I put him in his car every day. I say, hey, guys, see you tomorrow. They go on their way. Before the shutdown, this is a couple of weeks ago, about 10 days ago, whatever it happened, I don't even remember. I'm outside. I'm getting way into the car. I'm opening it up, and there's a lady 2 cars back because somebody had to pull in. It's like a commercial place. Like, there's buildings, there's shops, there's offices, there's everything. So there's a little bit of traffic, but you shouldn't be coming through there flying anyway. A lady 2 cars back decides she can't wait, drives by my blind client and his wife who's picking him up, me helping him down off the rail, putting him in the car, and gives us the bird and honks like she is a crazy person driving down the 405 and just mad as hell. This would have taken 3 minutes. 3 minutes. She couldn't wait. Couldn't do it. Had to give the bird, right? This is she didn't have to wait. Why should she have to wait? Why should she have to wait, right? That's her mentality. That's our mentality right now, is why us? Why do I have to do that? I can do what I want. See, everybody else will stay home and then I'll go out. Right? Is that what you're thinking? Everybody else will stay home and you'll go out and then you'll be fine? Guess what? That's a bullshit move. You got to be a leader, man. You got to lead you got to lead yourself through this. You got to lead your community through this. You got to lead your family through this. What are you teaching your kids if you're doing that shit? What are you teaching the people that love you, that are in your circle about if you're doing this shit? That you're above the law? Like, you're above what everybody else has to do? This is the issue. This is why we're faced with this situation, because we've gotten so off the rails. We've gotten so deep within our own bullshit. We've gotten so attached to these little devices and behind screens and everything like that. You're probably saying, well, Jay, you're ranting and raving behind a screen, and you're damn right I am. But I am not saying a word right now that I would not say to your face. If I was willing to violate the order, I would drive around to your businesses and be like, what are you doing, man? Like, I know people who are being forced to go into work at an office building to push papers and type on a computer. What is essential about that? Because that business doesn't want to lose money. They don't want to lose revenue. They don't want to pay their employees to sit at home. You see what's created all this is really selfishness. Like, we as humans have become so fucking selfish that we don't care about anybody else but ourselves. Everything that our stuff matters, but yours doesn't, until it's time for your stuff to matter. And then your stuff matters more than everybody else's again. See, that's a cyclical thing. See, leaders make tough decisions. Leaders don't do what's easy. Leaders don't do what's convenient. And right now we need a bunch of you guys to be leaders of yourselves, your family, your community. And we need you to do the right thing, man. The right thing to do is always the right thing to do, but most of the time, it's not the easiest thing to do. It's not the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance is to keep doing exactly what it is you're doing and not give a shit. Do whatever you want to do, right? That's your motto. That's your mentality. I'm telling you right now, that is why we are stuck where we're stuck. So here's the deal. Here's all you got to do. Here's all you got to do. I'm going to step up. I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to cut the bullshit. I'm going to sacrifice a little bit. Here's what sacrifice means. It means not doing what you want to do in the moment you want to do it in. You're going to need to delay your gratification. You're going to need to get off the golf course. You're going to need to tell your employees, hey, if you got to work from home or you're going to be off for a little bit. We're going to lose some money, but we're going to be okay. See, that's what real leaders do. If you're a hairdresser, I get it. Lori and I neither want to work, and Lori owns a spa. She can't go to work and do facials. There are people going to work and doing facials right now, face to face. I'm touching your face with my hands, and then you're going to go home to your family. You don't know where I've been, right? You see the cyclical nature of how this thing is not going to stop unless we stop the nonsense. There are trainers out there, and they're saying, well, I'm only doing one-on-ones. What does that matter? If you're any kind of trainer at all, your client's sweating their ass off, spitting, coughing. So you work out with me, your ass is coughing, right? Because I'm going to put it on you. So you're going to be spitting everywhere. You can't guarantee you're cleaning up every particle and every morsel of spit. So the next person comes in might get that. Or you're one of these trainers, you're like, well, I'll just spread you guys out. We'll spread out a little bit. Like, come on, man. Be better than that. See, you're the kind of person, you're the problem, not the solution. And when this thing ends, you'll still be the problem. And you think right now, I'm going to make a buck so I can make it through this. This is an opportunity right now. We are being given an opportunity by the universe, by God, whatever it is you believe in, to become better humans. That's it. You're being given an opportunity right now to be better with your health and fitness, with your relationships, with your money, with your spirituality. You're given an opportunity right now to focus on the 4 pillars of your life that make it all revolve. And if your life is not what it needs to be, and you guys that are doing the shit that you don't need to be doing is damn sure not where it needs to be, because you're living in a lack mentality. And a lack mentality is never going to give you what you want to get out of life. You guys are saying, well, who the hell are you to come on here and tell me that? Here's who the hell I am. I'm a leader. I will do the hard shit. I will make the hard decisions. Me staying at home right now, this will cost Lori and I won't even tell you the amount of money not to be able to work. And you know what? I'm okay, right? Because it's the right thing to do. I'm not worried about it one iota. When the dust clears and I can kick the rock out from in front of the bolt, out from in front of the hole, and I get to come outside again, I'm going to start kicking ass just like I used to kick ass, right? And I'm going to keep kicking ass while I'm in my home office, doing the right thing, leading and motivating and inspiring people to get through this, but not you, right? I gotta tee it up, man. I got to work on my game. I got to go to the office. I don't want to lose any money. I got to do this. I got to do that. And guess what? We're going to be stuck in our homes even longer and longer and longer. And eventually you're going to comply, because the universe doesn't allow for jokers. The universe plays a heavy hand, right? So you may be out floating around, bebopping right now, but guess what? Universe will take care of you. She always does, right? Her wrath is stronger than you could ever believe. So you're going to get it, right? You're going to get what you got coming to you unless you start doing the right thing, because this whole play from her is to give you the opportunity to be different. See, we can come out of this 2 ways. We can come out of this reset and better, or we can regress and come out of this worse than we came. You won't come out of this the same way you went in. You will not. You can come out better, or you can come out bitter. Those are your only 2 ways. Many of you will choose bitter because it's the path of least resistance. You will F everybody. This will be somebody else's fault. This is not the government's fault. This is not anything. This is our fault. This is our fault as humans. Let's take a collective responsibility and say, listen, we'll be better, right? Because if we're not, it's just, the shit like this is going to keep coming. This is just a universal way of doing a checks and balances on our bullshit behavior. And we're going to keep getting things like this. I'm a firm believer that the universe whispers, she taps, she might nudge, and then eventually she will hit you over the head with a sledgehammer. This is a sledgehammer. And some of you guys still aren't aware of that. Some of you guys you're still not willing to shift. You're still not willing to pivot. You're still not willing to adjust to be a better human. Think about that for a second. Remove the virus from your vortex. Remove the virus from your thing, because you're focused on that because it's deference. It's easy to focus on something that you have no control over. It's called deference. But what you can control, what you do have maximum 100% control over, is who you are as a human being, how you behave as a human being, how you think, how you speak, how you act as a human being. That's what you have control over, and that's your opportunity. All right, guys, had to get that off my brain. You're either happy, you're either pissed, you think I'm crazy, and I'm perfectly cool with any of those scenarios. Just know that my mission in life is to get people to live their best life, and you cannot live your best life if you're afraid to stand up and lead. If you can't lead yourself, you can't lead a family, you can't lead a workforce, you can't lead a community. And every single one of us is being given the opportunity right now to be a leader. And if you can't take that, you need to be disrupted. You need to be inspired to be different. And you need to be given the tools to transform into the person that you deserve, and I hope to God you desire to be. And that's what this is going to take. That's what this whole issue is right now. Will we come out of this better, or will we come out of this bitter? I can tell you how I'm coming out. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to be a better version of myself in every aspect of my life. I'm going to have better relationships. I'm going to get my health and fitness better. My spirituality is going to be better. My money's going to be better. And you're saying, well, how can your money be better if you're losing all this money? This is an opportunity, right? This is an opportunity for me to see the holes in my game. This is the opportunity for me to see what I'm not doing that I could be doing, right? Some of you guys, the relationship, I was just about to go, but now you got me pissed off again. Now I'm fired up again. So the COVID-19 is going to cause some relationships to be so freaking much better than they ever were before. Because some people are going to get together. They're going to learn who their spouse or their significant other and who their kids are, because they don't even really know right now, because they're so caught up in their personal bullshit. It's all about them. They're going to be forced to have a relationship with their husband or their wife or their kids or their spouse or their significant other. And the beer flu is also going to cause some divorces, because you're going to realize you're in a home with somebody you don't even know, that you might not even like. Think about that for a second. The beer flu is going to cause some businesses to go out of business because they weren't properly set up. They weren't properly structured. The beer flu is going to cause some businesses to thrive because people are going to realize they weren't properly set up. They weren't properly structured. And out of that is going to come some people doing some things that they might not have done before, because they're going to look at this and say, listen, I have an opportunity now to be different. I have an opportunity to get a different job. I went to work for that same job for 20 years and I hated it every day. This little opportunity, this little time away gave me the chance to say, that's not how I want to spend the next 20 years. So I'm going to do this now. And you're actually going to start living inside of your purpose and your passion, and you're going to show up differently. See what I'm saying? This is how you look at opportunity, right? Health and fitness wise. Everybody says I don't have time. Right now, every single person listening to me has time to work out. You may not can go to a gym. You may not own a Peloton. You may not have a treadmill in your home, but you've got one of the most amazing machines on the planet, and that is your body. And you can move that damn thing around your house with reckless abandon. I post in my Wellness Lab Launchpad and in my private Thrive Forever Fit page, I post a workout of the day every single day. Marissa will post a workout of the day. It'll be me, her, somebody. You will have an opportunity. You can Google workout of the day, and a new workout will pop up on the intranet every single day. You have no excuses. You don't need weights. You don't need anything. You need your body, and you need to have a desire to be different. So right now you're being given an opportunity to get your health and fitness in order, right? Food-wise, opportunity. There's going to be more food than you probably want to have access to in your kitchen. This is going to be an opportunity for you to show some restraint and not go in there and eat every damn thing you got, right? It's an opportunity. Your spirituality. This is an opportunity you to figure out who the hell you even are. Some of you don't even know who you are. You don't even know what you really want, because you've been so caught up in the rat race. This is the universe giving you an opportunity to slow it down. It's giving you an opportunity to put this thing down, giving you an opportunity to shut this, open these, and start listening to yourself. Have a conversation with yourself about yourself. What do you want? What do I really want out of life? What do I really like? What do I think about this? See, but everybody's getting caught up in the beer flu and in the COVID-19 and the coronavirus. That's what you'll defer all of your energy to, even though you can't control it, even though you can't affect it. Let me tell you a tip. If you keep your ass at home like you are supposed to, and you don't have the beer flu, you won't get the beer flu. I just cracked the fucking code right there. If you're at home and you don't have it and you don't leave, you can't get it. Who do I need to call? Like, I just cracked the fucking code. You see how simple that was? But you want to focus on something you can't control. You got so many things right now at your fingertips that you need to get better at, that you can control, that you can adjust, you can pivot, you can shift, you can make a difference on. But you want to defer your energy to something that's completely out of your control. Guys, I love you. I hope you know that. I hope you know this is not anything other than 100% love and this is going to sound crazy, compassion and empathy. But sometimes you got to know when the right thing to do needs to be done. And being a leader is not always easy. It's not always convenient, but it's the right thing to do. Leaders make tough decisions. That's what makes them different from everyone else. You're being given an opportunity right now to be a leader. Even if it's just leading yourself, even if it's just leading your family, your husband and your kids, even if it's just leading your circle of success. Maybe it's bigger than that. Maybe it's leading the community. But you're being given an opportunity right now to be different, to come out of this in a different way, to come out of this as a different, better person. And my hope and my prayer is that we come out of this doing the right thing, being better people. We stop some of the bullshit. We get down to a humanitarian level of like love and compassion and empathy and all the things we really need to get out of this. Because the beer flu is going to subside. Maybe it's going to be seasonal. Maybe it's going to come back every year and it'll be like the flu and we'll have vaccines and it'll be just normal and it's going to subside. And you're going to be here when it subsides. So you need to make a decision right now. How are you going to show up when this is all over? Are you going to be different? I can tell you the answer is yes, you're going to be different. But are you going to be better or are you going to be bitter? My hope is that you take better. My hope is that you decide right now to take better. I got a free group right now, guys. This isn't about pitching shit. I don't want to sell you anything. I have a free Facebook group. Every day I'm posting in there. We're posting workouts. We're posting food. We're posting shit like this. We're posting motivational stuff. Right now is a time for community, connection. And the only way we can do that right now is through technology because we can't get out there and high five each other and do the rah-rah stuff that we're used to. So this is a time where you can disconnect from being busy and doing everything and get yourself connected with yourself. And if you need a pep talk, if you need good energy, if you need positive vibes, if you need something other than the beer flu to talk about, I've got the place and the space for that. Go to Facebook, go to Wellness Lab Launchpad, ask to be a member. We don't take everybody. You got to guys answer a couple of questions. We'll let you in as soon as those questions get answered, and we will start the process of being there for you. We'll start the process of helping you, motivating you, inspiring you, helping you transform. If you're stuck on one of these pillars and you need some guidance, reach out to me. I'll help you. I'm in my office ready to work. Like I'm a worker. I was telling Lori last night, I got to go to work, man. Like I am a worker. I love to do what I do. I can't not coach. I cannot teach. I cannot mentor. I have to do it. It's in my DNA. It's in my blood. I wake up ready for this every single day. I'm going to leave you with this. Stand up and lead. Come out of this better. Let's come out of this better collectively and let's make a difference, right? Don't get too big for yourself. Don't make the moment bigger than it is, okay? Don't think, well, the government's not going to change. Well, China's doing this. Bangladesh is doing this. Start with you. Don't make the moment bigger than it has to be. Don't make the moment so big you can't win. Focus on you and what you can do with your collective ecosystem, which starts with you, gets your family, gets your circle of success, and then bridges into your community. And let's create those aspects, and let's come out better. And let's have a hell of a lot of humans that come out of this ready to be different, ready to be leaders, ready to lead with compassion, empathy, and love. And we can change the way things are done. We can change the way we see the world by changing the world that we see in a positive manner, by giving the energy and love that needs to be given. You guys probably can tell I could go all day, man. I could literally go all day. I wish I could get my hands on every one of you right now, just so I could shake you into believing that this is an opportunity. This is a gift. I give anything right now to be broadcast. And if I could shut down all the news stations and just get on your TV right now, I wouldn't shut up all day. I would give you nothing but positivity and love and this shit all freaking day, because this is what we need. So guys, absorb more of this, absorb less of that. Let's be better at the end of this. I love you. Until next time. If this episode resonated with you guys, if it hit home in any way, shape, or form, if you want to piss somebody off or you think it'll piss off, let's send this to as many people as we possibly can. I believe everybody needs to listen to this message. Either you're already doing the right thing and you're going to give me a hell yeah. You're not doing the right thing. You're going to give me an F off. You're thinking about doing the right thing and you don't even know what the hell to do. I'm cool with all of that. But the bottom line is this: you know what to do. If you want to be a part of the problem, keep doing what you're doing. If you want to be a part of the solution, you know how to do that as well. Like, you are the problem and the solution. That's the most beautiful thing on the planet. Like, you've got all the answers inside of you, and you've got the ability to make the decision to how you're going to show up. And my hope is that you start showing up like you know you're supposed to. All right, guys, share this episode with your friends, your family. We're going to get this puppy out. This sumbitch is going to be out before the end of the day, I guarantee you. All right, I got to go so we can do some more work. Love you. We'll see you soon. Thanks for listening to the Thrive Forever Fit Show. Keep kicking ass. Keep doing the right thing. Keep leading. Keep disrupting. Keep inspiring. Keep transforming. Let's keep being the people that the world needs. All right, love you. See you.